All right, hey guys, what's going on? Can everybody hear me all right? Where's my chat? Private chat. Here. I don't really hear. We're looking at comments. All right, perfect. All right, hey guys, I happy to be here and I have a really exciting announcement to come a little bit later in the video. I wanted to touch on a few points and um, oh, there's John Laverne. What's going on, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you, John. John's in here. Guys, if you want, you can post something in the chat and I'll put it up on screen here, regardless. Like I was saying, there is a, I think we went dark. What's going on? Hopefully we got a cam. Can you guys see me? You post in the comments if you can see me. Wait a minute here. Solo layout, where is my camera? And it's probably because my Wi-Fi isn't doing that great here. So I'm on that and I'm here, I'm good. Okay, you see me? All right, cool. Not sure why my screen's blank, but anyways, so I want to go over a few things here first. What I want to go over is some of the benefits of online training in lieu of in-person training. So I'm just going to bring on screen a little slideshow that I had ready for you guys. We'll go. So 3 reasons to invest in online training. I just want to maybe open you guys up to the possibility of investing in an online training course or program or whatever. There's a lot of guys out there that really just focus on it having to be in person, and I get it. Like, there really is no replacement out there for online or for in-person training, right? So okay, we see you. Okay, Aaron, thanks. I see you. Oh, my dad's in here. What's up, Dad? What was I going to say? Okay, so I get it. There's really no replacement for in-person training, but because of the state of the industry and access to trainers and proper training, it's becoming more and more difficult to get proper training, right? Because these are the things we need to be able to deliver the products that we want to deliver, and basically become the craftsman that we want to become. So let's just go into my first slide here. The first one of the top reasons that I think online learning will definitely help fill the gap of the industry is because we're going one to many instead of one to one, right? So being online, being in front of you on the device, it's going to allow us to get the message out there further and faster, right? So because of the state of the industry and because of the void that is being created because of it, I think this is essential. This is a good way to get in front of more people and to basically build up the trade again. Because of the way it is right now, it's a real sad time for it. As a business owner, sorry guys, as a business owner for the past 9-ish 10 years, I've really come to understand what the pain points are of running a business in this trade and trying to scale a business in this trade. Finding good quality guys. I mean, finding good quality help, right, is a real challenge. So this, my friends, is going to be, if we can open our minds to this concept, right? I know a lot of the old heads out there, me being one of them. I know there's really no replacement for one-on-one, but I think this can work if it's done right. We can get it done. Okay, number 2, ease of access. So trainers are usually hard to find, right? Few and far between. There's a few of us out there who are amazing. Some of you might know John Sheridan, Tommy Eben, a lot of the guys online. But most of the really amazing trainers are like over in Russia, right? They have schools for this, but it's really tough to really find somebody who can train this trade, right? Someone's saying it's terrible. Facebook user, it's terrible. Sorry, can you expand on that? Just if the stream isn't doing it for everyone, I'm at my shop. I have a horrible internet connection. Just a heads up. But things are looking good on my end. Anyways, just thumbs up in the comments if we're good. Help and train. Okay, sorry. I think I get what you're saying now. Yeah. So the state of the industry is it's terrible. Connection seems fine. Perfect. Oh, this is good. Okay. Haven't lagged at all. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah. So again, finding trainers are good. And let's say you do find a trainer, you're gonna pay out the nose in cost to get that trainer to your shop for say, 2, 3, 4 day tops training. And in all honesty, I've been to a few of those trainings myself. I have the VM Zinc certificate and the Ryan Zinc certificate. I mean, it took me 3 days to be a certified Ryan Zinc installer, and I just know that's just not a viable thing. It's, a lot of guys out there will understand what I'm saying when I say that. It's not a really, you can't take it to the bank, you know what I mean? But anyways, so ease of access, trainers hard to find, they aren't cheap. Online learning, we can be accessed from anywhere with an internet connection, right? It's pretty much like having a trainer on you at all times, like having a trainer in your back pocket. So ease of access, I think online training can definitely, if we're opening our minds up to new possibilities, like this is a big one for me, right? Because say you got your guys, say you're a business owner, you have a crew on site, they run into a situation, and instead of having to, have you come from wherever you are over to the job site to walk them through, which I know you're willing to do. I had to do it. I've had to do it a million times. But if there's a way for them to be walked through on their devices, I mean, it's going to save you time. It's going to have those guys keep going. Let them figure it out and gain a knowledge. And I mean, you might still have to step in, but you're going to have to step in less. So I think being virtual like that is a real bonus. Being able to access these trainings. The trainings themselves, there's only one up on the website. I plan on delivering more, but we can even customize a training suited specifically to your company too, right? There's really endless possibilities when it comes to this. So let's do third and final benefit to online training. So learning environment. This one is really, really cool, actually. And I was doing some research of just online training, online learning in general. And I actually hadn't thought about this. So learning environment. So what an online training could do is offer real-time learning. So let's say, for example, your company brought a trainer in. So all the guys or whoever is being trained, whoever's in on that class, they're being pulled away from the job that they're on. They're in front of a trainer who's got like a mock-up of like a general roof scenario. And we're training on like, say maybe 2 specific details for those 3 days of that training. So really it takes the guys right out of their environment, and it takes you right out of your environment. Whoever's trying to learn this, they will, I think that to bridge the gap from, say, the training module to like going and applying it on site, there's a bit of there's time in between, so guys are going to maybe forget what they learned exactly. There's going to be tons of questions. So having said that, if, say, for example, they have the training right in front of them, they're on their devices and they have it right there, right in front of them, they can in real time learn and produce at the same time. It's not going to be as fast, obviously, but they're learning in real time, and it's kind of like having that trainer in your back pocket. So I think having that online experience, if we're looking at it legitimately, like this online digital virtual stuff is the future. And I think if we kind of adopt these new ideas, that we'll be able to fill the gap a little bit better. But anyways, it's there's quite a few benefits to this, and I'm really passionate about training and pushing forward our or maintaining quality in our trade, maintaining the integrity of our trade. Up where I am, Ontario, Canada, there's a ton of butchers up here who just want to get that paycheck, and they don't care how they get it. It's screw it, screw it, cock it, beat it to smithereens to get it to fit. Kick it, like we call it the kick fit. And it's just everywhere. I get calls. I get called out to these places, and it's just a mess. And really, it's just a representation of the state of the industry. Like the standing seam itself is becoming more and more popular. We just don't have the labor to meet that demand. So without seeming too long-winded here, I tend to do that quite a bit, according to my wife, who is in the chat. Amy Lincoln in the chat, everyone. What's up? She did say that would increase, here, I'll put you up on screen, Aim. That would increase the quality of the install to have a process walking you through the process. Absolutely. It'll definitely shorten that learning curve. And even though that it may be the first or second time they're doing that specific detail, that it'll still come out even better than them having to remember what they had learned 2 weeks ago at the 3-day workshop, right? So again, it's always going to be in front of them. I think it's a really cool idea. Having a person to walk you through, not a process to walk you through. Yeah. So we're essentially looking at being a virtual trainer, right? An in-person / virtual trainer. We want to be there with you, and I want to be able to offer, like a live chat feature. We can get on the horn, walk you through scenarios, like as part of our service to, say, the company that we've drawn up contracts for. So anyways, having said all that, where are we at with time here? Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. So that's good. I kind of wrapped it up. I got one more slide here. I just want to show you guys. Oh, no, it didn't come up. But my qualifications, just quickly, I've done, I haven't really touched on my qualifications very much, but I, I'm a fully licensed journeyman. I did my apprenticeship in the ornamental architectural sheet metal sector. So it was, copper for miles, copper for days, and I did about 5 years with a company called Heather and Little, on site, in shop fabrication, just everything. Right. And I just am really thankful to have had the teachers that I had during that time. But before getting into the ornamental, I was doing coping metal. That's where I got my start. I did coping for another 5 years or 4 years or whatever with a company called Sunset Sheet Metal. Roy, what's up, buddy? If you're not in here right now, I know you're going to watch this later on. Uh, he he got me started, right? And Will, if you're watching this, Will, couldn't thank you enough for all the teachings that you delivered. Anyways, so coping, ornamental copper work, and then got into high-end residential pre-painted steel standing seam with a local company here. So I've done a lot of things, and since after being with that company, pre-painted standing seam, I started my own business, and I've been doing that for the past 9 years. And that's what I've been doing. Ordering material, estimating jobs, employees, staff, training, you name it, vehicles, everything. The whole thing, the numbers, the bottom line. Dad, you know what I'm talking about. We've had many conversations about this. So those are my qualifications. Like I said, I'm fully licensed in the 308A sheet metal worker on red seal trade, sheet metal trade. Haven't ever had to present it once, and I want to change that. I want to be able to make it so our trade, architectural sheet metal, is viable. People take it seriously. When they ask us to do a job, they get us to do the job, and the input we have means something, right? Over in Russia, a lot of the guys over there, they come in, you leave them alone. You don't tell the roofers what to do. The roofers basically tell you what's going to happen on that roof. You'd let the roofers do their thing, right? So I'm just going to get on with it here. Time for the big announcement. I wanted to touch on that stuff before I said it. So, guys, basically, what's happening currently with me and my company and my family and ASM 101, everything is a big shift happening. Okay, like I said, I've been in business for 9 years. And I've seen a lot of the ups and downs when it comes to that. Having recently gone to MetalCon, I know I've seen a lot of excitement around ASM 101. There was a lot of people there who were asking a lot of questions. And so what I've done is I've made the decision to shift my priorities. I'm shifting my priorities from my main gig, which is Alpro Sheet Metal. You can see here. That's my install company, right? I'm shifting priority from Alpro to ASM 101. Not saying that I'm fully leaving running my main business, but we are shifting gears to ASM 101 big time. What that looks like is less jobs under the Alpro name. We're going major into content creation, not only for the YouTube channel, but for the website and courses um, and all of that. So that's really that's the big announcement. For me, it's huge, right? Because I've put a lot of sweat equity into Alpro. It's been a long journey, with family and time spent on jobs. I think maybe some hair follicles went along with that as well. So that's what we're doing. So beginning, I mean, our season, we're wrapping up end of December. So come New Year's, come January 2023, ASM 101 will be basically full time for me. So if you guys have any questions, throw them in the chat. I'd love to be able to answer them. If you're catching this on the replay, I would love to see you guys comment and if you have any questions down there. But yeah, that's hold on. Sorry, I need to put me full screen. The streaming software. I'm getting back into the swing of things. But yeah, I've been really looking forward to being able to make this decision. It's not an easy one, right? We have a lot of things we gotta wrap up and take care of. A lot of loose ends we gotta take care of. But I'm really looking forward to the future. I think this is really gonna. I think this can really benefit the industry. I think it's gonna. If I take more time and energy and put it into ASM 101, I think it can grow into something really cool. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in whether it's in the Facebook group or in YouTube land. Either way, I'm happy to do all this stuff. It's really a passion of mine to be able to teach people a livelihood that can definitely provide for them for, the rest of their days. So anyways, thanks for joining, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.